Tithing is the number one giving obligation in the covenant of prosperity. Number one giving obligation in the covenant of prosperity. Number one giving obligation. Why?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's listen to David Oyedepo the Junior, like father, like son. Now let's listen to him and hear what he has to say about giving money to church, about paying tithes and offering. You see, Nigeria pastors, the pastors in Nigeria are something else. Like I tell you, I know there are many, as in Christianity worldwide, people are questioning Christianity worldwide. But the problem with Christianity in other parts of the world is different from the problem in Christianity in Africa, especially in Nigeria. The pastors in Nigeria are mafias. They are fraudsters. They are there for your money. Yes, you see, there are many atheists in America, in the Western world. They did not leave the church because of how the pastor are so desperate to collect their money. They are leaving the religion because of what is written about the religion doesn't make sense. It is not even because of the terrible things the preachers are doing now. The preachers of the religion in the Western world is not even as worst as the preachers of the religion in Africa, especially in Nigeria. But a lot of people in the Western world are already leaving the religion because it doesn't make sense. If you logically study the Bible or study about the religion, you will understand that the religion does not make sense. But I understand that Africans have not developed to that point. I don't even know why Africans always have to come last in everything. Why black people always have to come last in everything. But even as that, the African pastors are so desperate about your money.
It is not too early to start. Engage the covenant and do it with tenacity. When that takes place, believe me, deficiency is not permitted. And I've been practicing covenant. I was raised in covenant practice. From a child, any money that enters my hand, given, tithe is put aside, offering is put aside. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. That is, somebody come, uncle come, give you so and so amount. Tithe is calculated, put aside, paid. Right from childhood. I gave my life to Christ when I was 9 years old. And from then, I have been walking with God according to the level I could comprehend per time. But the practice of the covenant was a practice that is automatic. It has been consistent from time. And that day I opened an account and I saw it was at the end of the month or so. And you know how the banks will send you this. And I saw in that particular account, there was no activity. I said, no, I'm a covenant practitioner. And the word says, thy gate shall be open continually, that the forces of the Gentiles may be brought in. I said deficiency is not permitted. Before I arrived home, bam, something has landed. Why? Because the practice of the covenant is contrary to deficiency. Contrary to deficiency. Please hear me and hear me very well. These things are not gimmicks. These things are not gimmicks. These things are not gimmicks. We are not. So practice it as a lifestyle.
These things are gimmicks. These things are gimmicks. If you don't know, I want to tell you again. These things are gimmicks. Any message that is based on giving your money to church is a gimmick. I will repeat, any message that is based on you bringing your money to church is a gimmick, because that church is owned by one man. So the money you are giving to that church is the money you are giving to that man. So if they prepare a message just to collect money from you, the message is based on you bringing money to the church. It's a gimmick. Now they know this, they know the gimmick, they understand the gimmick, and they are telling you, they are teaching you, and they are denying it. They understand the gimmick. They are teaching you the gimmick, and they are denying it. Now, if it is not gimmick, if he doesn't know it is a gimmick, why is he denying it? He is denying it, and he is teaching it, and he is denying it. And because you are a believer, you will believe in it and pack your money and go and give it to him. How does this story even make sense to you now? That because he said covenant practice deficiency is not allowed, then something just enter into the account. He didn't pay money into the account. How did the money come into the account? Because he just said deficiency is not allowed in the covenant practice, money just miraculously enter into the account. You and I know that if you do the same thing, everything he said now, you will not miraculously see any money in your account. You will not miraculously see any money in your account. You don't get money by miracles. These pastors knows this. Even the teachings of Christ. There's a passage in the Bible that said, whatever you do to the least of your brethren, that is what you do unto me, which is Jesus Christ is speaking now and said, whatever you do to the least of your brethren, that is what you do unto me. You will not see a pastor seriously preaching that you should start giving to the people on the street. You will never see. You will never see a message that a pastor is seriously teaching that you should give to the people as in to the people on the street, to the needy, to the poor, to the sick, to the homeless. You will not see a pastor prepare a message like this to teach you to give to the poor, or to teach you to give to the needy, to give to the sick. No. When they want to prepare a message of giving like this, the giving is for you to give to the church. For you to give to the church. For you to give to the church. Church that is owned by one man. That you know that the money you are giving to the church is the man's money. If they are so concerned about giving to the body of Christ, let me put it that way, for the people for the believers, because the believers always like to use that terms to describe give to the body of Christ or to the kingdom of Christ. Christ himself instructed that you should give the money to the poor, give the money to the widows, give the money to the needy. Why are they not preaching it, teaching it the way Christ taught it, or the way Christ want it to be? That you should give your money to the poor, give your money to the orphans, to the widows, to the sick, to the homeless. But because you are a believer, because you are not allowed to think logically, because your common sense is not allowed in the belief of the religion, you will believe whatever they say and bring your money to them. When you are a believer, if you can believe that the God of the Bible is the creator of the world, what can you not believe about the religion? If they can make you to believe that the God of the Bible is the creator of the world, what can they not make you to believe in the religion? They can make you to believe in anything because you are a sheep. You don't have common sense. When a religion, when the name of God is mentioned, they can tell you any stupid things in the name of God and you will believe. They can tell you any stupid thing in the name of God and you will believe. Look at. Well, this is all I have to say on this video anyway. If you like, pack all your money. go to the church and give the money to the church. Believe in the religion. Believe that if you give money to the church, God will miraculously send the money to your account. The money they are collecting from you, why did they not just pray to God and tell God to miraculously put the money in their account? Have you not asked yourself that question? Now, the money they used to build the church, maybe they will say they need money. The reason why they collect money from you is because they need money to maintain the church. They need money to organize programs. They need money to. Since they believe that God can miraculously put money in your account, or God can miraculously provide money, why did they depend on the members of the church to bring money to run the church? Why? Why do they depend on you to bring money to run the church if they believe God can provide it miraculously? The miracle money is the money you are bringing to them. They are the ones, the pastors are the only people that are receiving this miraculous money. Yes, because they will just sit down because of the manipulations, because of the deceptive message they have preached to you over the time. They have programmed your head to believe that if you give money, God will bless you. So you will just sit down and take your money to them. That is the miraculous money. They are the only one receiving miraculous money. Prayers does not bring money. Covenant does not bring money. If you need money, you have to work. You have to do business. Covenant does not bring money. But you are supposed to know this. You are an adult. But because you are a believer, you will not know. Because it is required in a religion that you must be stupid, that you must be foolish. I was in a church one day, in the Living Faith Church one day. The pastor said, you have to foolishly follow God for God to carelessly bless you. That foolishness is required for you to do all those things they are teaching in the religion. And the religion is something else in Africa, especially in Nigeria. This religion is something that is strictly a business, a financial business organization. They are there for the business. They are there for your money. Although they will also teach a very good message sometimes, but at the end of the day, they will remind you before the end of the teaching, even if they have to, even if they want to teach a good message. But at the end of the teaching, they will still remind you that you have to bring money. You must bring money now. The church, the Christianity religion in Nigeria is strictly for business. That is why it's like, yes, now every pastor now, if a pastor start from one particular church, they will graduate and go and open their own church. That is it. You are just the customers. The members are just the customers. Well, that is it, Sha. Anyway, if you believe in the religion, I am sorry for you. So me, I am no longer a believer. They will not use me the way they will use you anyway. Well, this is all I have to say on this video. My name is Oyedepo. I dominate your domain with truth and love, but there are rules. Please subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.